Hey, I'm Dr. Pilet, and we're entering the holiday season. So today's topic is about being happy, about the choice of being happy. I want to give you this little story for you to get your fluids moving in the right direction. So here we go. Husband and wife get in the car, 2 kids in the back seat, in a quiet area of Fish Hawk Ranch. The car backs out the driveway. It's a Sunday night. It's cool. The windows are down. The kids are in the back seat, and they begin to sing. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Wife looks at the husband. Husband looks at the wife. And they say, why not? And in unison, they all, here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. And as the car goes down the street, what happens?
Car accident.
Car accident. Come on, what happens?
Flat tire.
Flat tire. Come on, speak up. What happens?
Car died.
The car dies. Anybody else?
Started raining.
It starts raining. A Mack truck comes out, broadsides the car, air bars go out, eyeballs pop out, blood spurting everywhere, everybody's dead. Every time I tell that story, that's what I get. And yet, the truth is, all that happened is they went to grandma's house and opened presents. Why are we wired to come up with this negative crap? Why are we wired to think about rains and flat tires and car crashes and the engine died? And that just shows the way the media wires us. The media wires us to think that something bad's about to happen. And the idea that we should have joy and experience endless joy is what this little story is about. So when I ask you, to be happy for the holidays, right off the bat, you already realize something. You're wired to not trust that joy will be continuing the whole day, that it's just something that's very short-lived and manifested because something bad's going to happen. So when I ask you to think about being happy, I'm going to give you 4 ideas. Use them. They work. I've done lots of people over the years that have taught me these ideas. So number 1, we're going to start off with the idea that you have to make a decision to be happy. You've got to make a decision to enjoy life. And you do that by looking at yourself, looking at your home, looking at your children, and saying, what I have is enough. See, when you look at your life, your house, your home, your car, and you say, I'm lacking, the car's not good enough, the kids don't make good enough grades, the house is dirty. When you begin that idea that there's something broken, that you're insufficient, forget it. You're back to that story with the unhappy ending. So we start off by being prepared to be happy. The idea that you are enough. This day is the only day you live today. It'll never happen again. The only time. For the rest of your life, you only live this day once. And the idea that you can start today and end today and maximize every possibility to enjoy life is what today is about. And it's an art form. So we start off with number 1, making a decision that you're going to be happy. That you're going to accept your life, your kids, your home, your life, your car, everything you are, everything that exists. It's just the way it's supposed to be. When you go to the track and you watch people race, they start off at the same starting line. Those people that feel they won't make it don't. Those people that feel like they're supposed to be there do the best regardless of the outcome. Think about what I said. Those people that realize that today I am here for a purpose and I'm going to give it all I can, we're always successful. We don't riddle ourselves with shame about insufficiency or flaw or the problems that I didn't solve. We take gratitude and show appreciation because I did the best I can do with more of what I want. So that was number 2. Number 1 was make a decision. Number 2 is show gratitude everywhere you can, every person you meet, every opportunity that you have to say, Happy Holidays. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you Merry Christmas. Starbucks may not do it, but I'm going to do it. Merry Christmas. Oh, and Happy Holiday. Merry Christmas, a Christian day, but not everybody's Christian, right? So I can say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. With gratitude, I can say thank you to everybody. I'm at McDonald's and somebody gave me a coffee. I looked at the name tag. Her name was Gertie. I said, hey, thank you, Gertie. Merry Christmas. And how do you know my name? It's on your name tag. You realize how often people wear name tags, but nobody says their name back, and you forget you got a name tag? Show gratitude. Gratitude's contagious. The more you say thanks to someone, the more they say thanks back to you. I'm walking in the mall the other day, got a smile on my face, and you'd be surprised at how many people said, hey, how are you? And I was smiling. I was thinking about something fun. And just by radiating that positive energy, I was getting that positive energy back. Number 2, the biggest thing you can do is surround yourself with positive energy. Now, you've got pictures behind here. And I'm sure that you've heard that expression, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, I can tell you that was in Colorado. And I can tell you, well, that was on a cruise ship. And I can tell you that we were at a comedy club. And the reason that picture's there is we got kicked out. Carrie and I got kicked out. There's another picture you don't see, but it's the manager of the club. Now, I'm going to tell you tongue-in-cheek, we actually didn't make it to the door. But we were sitting at the bar, and we ordered a drink, and the bartender said, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. I swear. You can ask Carrie, same story. What had happened is we were having so much fun with some other people we met, they thought we were stoned. They thought we were toasted and drunk. And so, you know how Disney is. Disney, they didn't want to be liable for any mischief or violence that I might. The guy said, I'm sorry. And I said, please get the bartender, get the manager here. I want to talk to the manager. And the bartender, you know, was caught by surprise, already feeling uncomfortable to say, I can't serve you. But, you know, okay. And the bouncers are coming first. The big guys, the shadows are circling around us. And then here's the manager. And I said, hey, I want to have a picture with you. Now, he's not in this picture. I've got another. And we got the manager and myself and Carrie with a picture. And because we're very proud that we were having so much fun, they barred us. And after he saw that we weren't stoned and not under the influence, he said, I'm sorry. We got people that watch. We don't like for people to get carried away. And so they bought us a round of drinks. Isn't that great? So the idea that there's this notion of the environment. Every time I look at that picture, I can tell you the story. Think about your home. Think about your house. Think about every opportunity to go through your telephone, take out those 8-megapixel pictures, and put the celebration of those things in life all around you. Put them in your house. If you come to my house, you'll see them all over the walls. You'll see pictures that are positioned strategically to remind us of all of the high points of life. And then we have little slogans on the wall. You can buy these little letters that you can paste on the wall. The family that plays together stays together. Think of that subliminal message. Think about how positive that is. Think about those things you can do. Set the environment. But setting the environment isn't enough, because to be honest with you, you've got to do a mind-body survey. What's your head doing? Because if you're thinking negative and you're thinking depleted thoughts of insufficiency, you ain't going to have a great holiday season. But if you're thinking things that are positive and things that are well-being, I'm sorry, but guys, I've turned off the news. I can't take it anymore. Unless somebody's in my front yard giving me a ration of crap, I stay away from it. I don't need to be inundated with every negative aspect. When somebody gets killed 2,000 miles from here and they project it like it's happening in my backyard. I'm tired of hearing about the flat tire in Brandon or the tornado that hit somebody in northwest Louisiana. Don't get me wrong, it does happen, and I'm sorry for the misfortune to those people, but I don't need to live it. And so I push back the media, push it back. Optimism doesn't guarantee success, but pessimism guarantees failure. Now think about the holiday season. Think about where I started. Are you okay? Are you enough? You and your kids, your home where you live, is it enough? And I think it is. Because when you start to think your home's not good enough, or your house, your kids aren't smart enough, or your car's not the right car, you wake up every morning feeling fear. You feel anxiety. Why? Because you feel like you failed. What if today we can just get today and your car is just the way it's supposed to be? What if today you can get through today and your kids are the best kids you could possibly want for today and enjoy today? But as you prepare your environment with pictures and slogans and notions of staying together, then you also have to be very aware that the body does affect the mind. You go to McDonald's and you feed your kids greasy fries and a chocolate shake with extra syrup, and I guarantee they're going to be pinging. And when we start to realize to ourselves, if we drink too much, if we get too invested in fat, high sugar food, it affects your mind. It affects your mind. There is a relationship. 120-ounce soda is 72 grams of sugar. Three 20-ounce sodas is the same as 1/3 pound of sugar. I see people getting big gulps without making any reference to the amount of sugar. And yet sugar is vitamin and mineral deficient. So your body is running on energy with nothing to replace the cells that are being burned down, and you wonder why you're moody. You wonder why you can't sleep. You wonder why you shoot off the hip, why you feel negative and pessimistic. Think about food, think about body, make that happen. Last thing I want to tell you is, as I ask you to make that decision, show gratitude everywhere you can. Fill your environment with everything that's positive that's ever happened to you. Get rid of that negative thought. Don't think one negative thought the entire day. Do it for one day. Don't think one negative thought, not once. Driving on an interstate, somebody cuts in front of you, wave at them, wish them Merry Christmas. You can't be angry at somebody else without depleting your own day. I call it pissing in your own swimming pool. The other day, somebody crammed it, just pulled in front of me, had a slam on the brakes. I didn't hit them. And then my daughter was like, oh, I can't believe they did that. And I said, wait, you don't get it. They're the idiot, not me. I'm not going to own that memory. It's over, it's gone, I'm fine. I'm moving on, I'm going on a different direction. You know, the same story goes where I'm pulling off interstate and I didn't notice the lane merge and I actually ran somebody off the road. I didn't mean to, and it was an honest mistake, but this guy had his windows down, he had all the body language, he was going to let me know. And I rolled down the window and I looked right at him and said, I am so sorry. And he was like this. And then, oh yeah, okay. He was all prepared to flip me off and fight it out. When he saw my energy was not there, he was like, yeah, okay. So any idiot can make a bad situation worse, but it takes skill to make one better, doesn't it? Okay, right? And then finally, my last thought for enjoying the holiday season, be synergistic. Be synergistic. You know, Carrie was standing outside a few minutes ago, and a lot of times she and I get together, we write our topics, we put them together. Carrie comes with information, I come with information. We'll sit at a table and we'll brainstorm about something we want to write or something we want to produce. But she's got an idea, I have an idea, and between the two of us, we got a better idea. That's what synergism is. 1 + 1 is equal to 2.5. Synergism. When you're happy and you're having a fulfilling life, and you get with somebody that's happy and having fulfilling life, you have more fun than either one of you could have had individually. Find ways to surround yourself with people. Go to those parties, celebrations, those illuminations across the Tampa area that incite happiness. Make it happen. Now, most of you guys know I'm on Facebook. You can look me up. But if you look last year, and I'm going to republish it, last year, we made up our own Christmas story. And that Christmas song is one about shopping. It's about spending too much money. And all of us together are on my Facebook page singing a song we made up for Christmas. It's a hallmark. It's a surround my world. Now, this year's Christmas song is about to come out, and I would encourage you, if you get a chance, go to Dr. Pilet's Facebook page to see what it's all about. But it's the idea that together as a family, when we create an event that makes the holiday season more special, you know? When you create an event that makes it more special, that's synergism. And it's wonderful. So when you do a Christmas tree, and you do it with such a way that the kids have more joy and more delight because it was special to them. When you take a Christmas tree, maybe make your own ornaments. It doesn't matter what you do, but make it a special event for them. Synergism, because the kids will have more fun than they would have ever thought imaginable because mom and dad made it possible. And you can do that. That's what makes holidays so wonderful. So there's my ideas for Christmas and how to bring about a sense of happiness. Number one, you've got to make a decision that you're enough. Not get up thinking about lacking or deficiency. End the day and say, today was a good day to end this day, and I'm not really going to bring any of this till tomorrow because today was by itself all I need. Number two, show gratitude to everybody and anybody that you can. All day. The whole day. Number three, surround your environment with pictures, slogans, and anything that's an expression of you as a unique family. And then finally, the fourth thing, look for sources of synergism. Look for ways to be 1 + 1 is equal to 2.2. Surround yourself with people that are happy. Do things that are celebration oriented. And go through this day knowing that you have made it the best day possible. I wish all you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.